Welcome. I've been having some technical difficulties whilst trying to put this together. You are all welcome. It's been a long time. I miss you guys so much. Yeah, I've been so busy doing so many things, so many other things. Welcome once again to B YouTube channel where we give you the best of everything, the best of political concerns, ideas, however you want to put it, mostly about Africa, and specifically Ghana. And once in a while, we try to treat you to some cooking shows. And this is one of the exceptional days that I'm coming to you live. And I'm glad that you're watching me from your home in your car's place. If you are driving, don't watch YouTube. That will be disastrous. That will be dangerous. So if you are driving, please don't watch your videos. When you get to your destination, you can watch your video. So please, if you are driving, don't watch any videos on your phone. That's a recipe for chaos. So once again, welcome to Ebusuebi YouTube channel. I'm going to treat you to my newly discovered recipe. Well, this recipe is born out of my penchant and my curiosity to eat healthy. Um, you may have had this kind of soup before, but I'm going to treat you to mushrooms and chicken livers and chicken heart soup. Mushroom and chicken livers and chicken heart soup. How does that sound? That is nutritious. It's not just nutritious, it's delicious too. You want to join me in my kitchen and taste it? Well, before we go on, I just want you to know that I'm very much concerned in particular about what I put in my body. Whatever I put in my body, I must benefit from it. I remember about 3 days ago or 4 days ago, I was at work, and this is not to criticize anybody how you eat, whatever you put in your body is your own business. I'm just trying to reach out to like minds and people who want to change their way of eating, especially. So at work, some of my friends were eating is it red ravens or whatever, Twizzlers, Twizzlers. So they offered me some. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna eat this. I'm not gonna waste my energy to digest something that I'm not going to have any nutritional benefit from. Because, like I said earlier, whatever I put in my body, I must benefit from it. And it's not just about food. Whatever I assimilate, knowledge, whatever I listen to, whatever I put in my body, I must benefit from it. So I don't eat marshmallows. I'm not judging you if you eat marshmallows. That's your own problem. I don't eat marshmallows. I don't eat Twizzlers because what's the nutritional benefit? And I'm not going to waste my digestive tract, my gut to digest that, and so that's just a little bit of background. So today, like I said earlier, I'm going to treat you to mushrooms and chicken livers and chicken heart soup. This is my mushroom. mm, This is my mushroom. This is my chicken liver, and this is my chicken hearts. And of course, I have my vegetables. And I always tell you, you can never go wrong with what? Tomatoes on the vine. It's very tasty, and it's nutritious. And if you want it to be spicy, your habaneros is right here. Your habaneros right here for you, baby. Your habaneros, and of course, anytime you are cooking with chicken, and especially if it is soup, basil. Don't forget your basil, honey. The basil is right here. The basil. Don't forget your basil. So, and what again? Yes, your shallot. Your shallot is right here. And also to save time, I use garlic and ginger. But to save time, I blended the garlic and ginger. It's right here. I mean, a good size ginger, and one clove of garlic. A good size ginger and one clove of garlic. So I already blended it. That's right here. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to wash I'm not going to wash the mushrooms. I think the mushrooms is already good. You don't want to wash mushrooms, you don't want to wash all the nutrients off of it. So the mushrooms is right here, and this is the pot I'm going to use. This is the pot I'm going to use. So once again, welcome to a Busumbi YouTube channel. Like I said earlier, I'm going to treat you to chicken livers, chicken hearts, and mushroom soup. And before I forget, and this is not to criticize anybody or how you do your things, but until I came to America, I didn't know that they had broth for soup. No. Growing up in Ghana, I didn't see my mother use any broth, or my grandmother or my cousins or my aunties or my uncles cook with any broth. You cook right from the scratch. So let's do it, baby. Welcome. Come on board. So I'll just fill up. By the way, I've already washed my hands. My hands are clean. Okay. Hand washing is very important. If you want to stay healthy, hand washing is very key. Okay. So I'm just going to dump all my mushrooms in the pot. That's it. I dump all my mushrooms. Yeah. Um I'm going to turn my heater on, or my hot plate on. Of course, I'm going to wash my livers, So my livers is right here. I'm going to wash it right here before I put them, or I add them to the mushrooms. Yeah, you had the pop, right? So I'm going to wash my livers. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut my livers into pieces, because livers normally will kind of like dissolve, Yeah, livers normally will kind of like dissolve. So I'm not going to cut it into pieces. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, welcome to Ebushembe YouTube channel. I hope your day is going well wherever you at. So I'll add my livers. Yeah, add my livers. Yep. Yeah. So livers is on fire, and my chicken hearts too are right here. Chicken hearts are right here. I'm going to wash my chicken hearts, and I'll dump everything right into it. Yeah, you are welcome, and thank you for joining me on Abusimbi YouTube channel. Without you, we wouldn't have come this far. Okay, please, your suggestions and advice, concerns, and constructive criticisms, please, not destructive ones. Constructive criticism are very welcome. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So, like I said earlier, this recipe is born out of my curiosity in, eating healthy. So, I've been trying to, I've been trying to stay away from meat. You know, I mean, I love meat, but I'm trying to, cut it down. And the kind of meat that I want, I love goat meat a lot. But the person who supplies me with the goat meat, I don't know. For some time now, I've been reaching out to her, and I don't know whether she doesn't have the goat meat, and she doesn't want to respond to my phone call. So I don't know. So yeah. So this is what I'm trying to eat right now. Yeah. So I prepare enough that takes me through the week. I prepare enough soup that takes me through the week. I make some stew, you know. Yeah. And I also add some vegetables when I'm going to work. So yeah. So yep. How's your day? Let me know how your day is going, wherever you at. Where I'm at right now, it's almost 1 a.m. on the west coast of California, or of America. Well, yeah. So that's it. So now the pot has what? The pot has my mushrooms, my chicken livers, and my chicken hearts. I'm going to put um my habanero on it. We'll blend the habanero later. Okay, we're not gonna blend it now. And like I told you before, this thing, I'm not gonna throw it away. Mm? My garlic pills, my onion pills, I don't throw them away. I put them together and boil them when I want something to drink. Okay. So I'm going to put this thing right here. Yeah, sorry. And I'll put my habanero in the pot. Yeah. So now we get to the tomato on the vine. Well, the tomato on the vine, we are definitely going to wash it. We're definitely going to wash the tomato on the vine. Okay. So, yeah, it's a long process. I was thinking of just blending everything, and just add it so I don't waste so much time. But I've missed your company, and it'll be nice to do this with you. So just going to wash this tomato on the vine. Today I use 8. 8 is becoming my lucky number. So today I use 8. This is 6 right now. I have 2 on the counter. So we'll blend the tomato, at some point. At some point, we'll blend the tomato. So let's put it in right here. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God for another successful week. Um, I mean, life has not been so smooth, but we don't expect life to be smooth. Okay. Yeah. Life is not going to be smooth. If life should be smooth, then where is your strength? Where is your power? You know, the more you go through challenges, then you can tap into your power, your skills to offset any challenges you are going through. When I say life is not smooth, life throws a lot of things at you, but don't give up, okay? I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to add it to my collection of pills. So that I'll boil it. So let's add it here. Now, this is my blended garlic and what? Ginger. Remember, a clove of garlic and a good sized ginger. It depends how much you like garlic or how much you like ginger. Okay. But like I said, my food or my soup, whatever I eat, it's not just about the taste. My food is my medicine. So I make sure I get enough of ginger, enough of garlic in my soup. My food is not just food that I'm eating for the fun of it. My food is also my medicine. Okay? All right. So I'll pour this right here. You know if you heard that. So now I have this here. Here we have our shallot. I'm going to cut the shallot into pieces, then I'll put it in the pot. Okay. Don't do it my way. I like to cut it on my palm or in my palm. Yeah. I have a chopping board, but I don't intend using a chopping board for this one. So I'll get the peels into my beverage collection pot. Okay. So this is my beverage collection pot. Yeah. Yeah. I got the peels off of it. See? I got the peels off of it and put it in my beverage collection pot. This I'm going to put it, I'm going to slice it into pieces, good sized pieces, and put it in the soup pot. Okay? All right. I could blend it also, but I decided not to blend it. It would dissolve. Onions dissolve easily. So, well, it depends how tiny you cut them. And I know this is going to dissolve. I'm going to cut it into reasonable size for it to dissolve. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. I know it's going to dissolve. Yeah, you know. So as a reminder, remember we have our mushrooms, we have our chicken hearts, we have our chicken livers, And we have what? We have our tomato on the vine. We have our blended garlic and ginger. And what again? Yeah, I'm slicing the shallot right now. So yeah, remember that. And we'll blend the habanero and the tomato on the vine later. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the video and show you, yeah, what's happening right now. It's unfortunate. I tried to use my phone, so movement will be a little much easier and convenient, but my phone for some reason will not work. So that's why I'm using my laptop. This was going to be my first time using my phone, yeah, for this project, but the phone wouldn't work. So yeah, so now this is the point where we are right now. This is the point where we are right now. This is how small I cut the shallot. It's going to be all right. And if you look behind the soup pot, it's my beverage collection pot. You know, I have onion peels, garlic peels, ginger peels, however you want to call it, also in there. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this cooking show so far. Like I keep saying, I mean, you can throw your suggestions at me, advice, and don't forget constructive criticisms. So I'm going to add my basil. My basil, you can't go wrong with basil when you're cooking anything that has chicken in it. Can never go wrong. I'm going to put everything in it. I love basil. Basil is very healthy. I'm not gonna wash it or anything. Just gonna dump it in there. So we'll wait for a minute for it to we're gonna wait for a minute for the soup or what we have now to boil. After it boils for a time or for some time, then we'll blend the tomatoes and the habanero. Then voila. I'm also trying to stay away from a lot of how do you call it, salt. So if you've realized, I've not put salt in my soup yet, but at some point I may put some salt. Yeah, but I'm just trying to stay away from salt. It's all about eating healthy. You know, I tell my little ones, my kiddie boos, my children that I'm trying to live up to a healthy 100. So I'm trying to eat as healthy as possible. Well, I mean, anything can happen. Anybody can drop dead anytime. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat. But when you eat healthy, it gives you, a better chance of growing older and stronger, right? We know accidents do happen. And it's just so unfortunate that nowadays we've been having a lot of aeroplane clashes. A lot of, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but it's becoming crazy. So unfortunate. So yeah, but all things being equal, we all need to eat and stay healthy, right? Eat healthy, stay healthy. And yeah, we hope that we don't get into any of these air flight clashes and plane wrecks and car wrecks and whatever accidents. We pray to God, that He will always protect us from all these kind of vehicular accidents. It's just devastating. It's so unfortunate. For example, this evening I heard there were some business people traveling from the East Coast, and their plane crashed just 2 miles, just 2 miles before they land, and the plane lost whatever. Nobody knows. So we can only hope that we don't crash. You never know. You never know. I mean, it doesn't matter how good your plane is, how good the pilot is. Accidents do happen. We just hope that, I mean, it will slow down or it will stop, because now the plane crashes is becoming one too many, right? It's becoming one too many. So yeah, let's wait for um this to boil. This to boil, then yeah. So tell me something. Please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe, like, and share. Yeah. Welcome to our mushrooms, chicken livers, and chicken chicken as cooking show. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please subscribe, okay? Please subscribe, like, and share. And also press the notification button so that when I drop any new video, you'll be the first to receive it. Okay? Yeah. And by the way, thank you for Equia Fashions. Equia Fashions is responsible for my kitchen attire, my apron, and my chef cap. So Equia Fashions, thank you so much, Equia. If you are watching me, I appreciate you. Thank you for my apron and my chef cap. Okay. Yes. So the soup is boiling. Yeah, it will take some time. So yeah, tell me something. What do you have to tell me? Yeah. Yeah. So all that we're doing is about eating healthy. Hmm? Yeah, I said what? A healthy mind lies in a healthy body, right? If you eat healthy, you think straight. If you eat healthy, you think straight. Seriously. I mean, compare the way our ancestors, our forefathers, our great grandmothers, our great grandfathers, how they thought about their society, their communities. Compare compare it to now. They thought straight. They thought very good about their community because they were eating well. I'm telling you, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you eat in terms of everything. Your gut is a reflection of what's in your brain. Your gut. Have you ever thought of where the saying gut feeling came from? Have you ever thought about that? Gut feeling. So if you don't have good gut, what do you think is going to be your feeling? Hmm? Hmm? If you have good gut, if you have a clear, clean, good gut, you are clear and clean here. And obviously, you'll be clear and clean in your heart too. Yeah? So eat healthy. Staying healthy is not. It's not. Um. 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 It's not a choice. I mean, if I should say so, staying healthy is not a choice. We are mandated to stay healthy. Of course, we are gonna die. We are all going to die one day, but we want to be healthy at every age. Well, at least that's my one of my philosophies. I'm trying to be healthy at every age. All right. So let's do this together. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank you, all those watching me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on Ebusiembi YouTube channel. And please subscribe, like, and share. Please subscribe, like, and share, and press the notification channel so that whenever we drop any new videos, you'll be among one of the first to receive it firsthand. Okay? Yes. So once again, I'm treating you to a live cooking show, and we're cooking what? Mushrooms and chicken livers and chicken hearts. This is a very healthy, nutritious soup. Okay? Very healthy and nutritious soup. Hmm? You cannot go wrong with this. If you want to have some good soup, do it this way. Hmm? You remember the ingredients? We have what? Of course, we have the mushrooms, we have the chicken hearts, we have the chicken livers, and when it comes to the ingredients, the number one thing you don't want to forget when you are cooking with chicken is what? Basil. Basil tastes delicious. It makes your soup very tasty. Basil. When you're cooking chicken, don't forget your basil, tomato on the vine, habanero if you want it spicy, garlic, ginger, and what? Shallots. Okay, so now that's what we have going right here. Mm? In good time, we're going to blend the tomato on the vine and the habanero, and we allow it to cook for some time, maybe 25-30 minutes, and voila, your soup is ready. I mean, depending on how you want your meat, I mean your livers, you can let it sit for some time so that it becomes very soft. It becomes soft for you. Yeah, I have very strong I have very strong teeth, so I don't mind whether it's soft or hard. But after 25 to 30 minutes after I put in my blended tomatoes and the habanero, it should be good to go. All right, you can't go wrong with this. Yeah, so maybe I can now let me take the habanero out. The habanero is becoming very, very soft. I don't want to miss it, so I'll try and see if I can take the habanero out before I lose it, Yeah, I'll take the habanero out. I like spicy. I love spicy. One time I was buying habaneros at the store, and this woman saw the habaneros I was carrying. It's like, oh my goodness. You know what she said? She said, even if she touches the habanero, she's gonna have a reaction. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that's how bad some people react to habaneros, but I love habaneros. I love it spicy. I love it spicy. You know, growing up in Ghana, most of us like spicy. I may be wrong, but the part of Ghana I grew in my home, we have there's a traditional food known as kenke and shito. I think kenke is prepared predominantly by. I mean, we have Ghana kenkes and we have the fancy kenkes, and of course, per the name, when it comes to Ghana kenke, you know that the Ghans make it best. I don't know whether Ghans and Evers who makes kenke best, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why we even call it Ghana kenke, but I think it should be the Ghans then. Yeah, I think Evers are noted for their banku. Yeah, banku. Yeah, so I think the kenke will give it to the Ghans. So we have kenke with pepper, papushito. Anytime I get to Ghana, yeah, there's a joint at Osu at some market beyond how do you call it? Is it Oxford Street? Somewhere like that. Yeah, I go there and eat some of the kink. I sit outside and I enjoy my kinky, kinky, hard pepper with some fresh fish. You can't go wrong with it. Okay. So yeah, once again, welcome to my short live video. Yes, the soup is boiling right now, so I'm going to take the tomatoes out and blend them. It's late. I don't want to disturb my neighbors, but what can I do? Yeah, so the soup is it's boiling right now. So this is it. It's boiling right now. Boil the I'm going to boil the sorry, I'm going I'm going to blend the tomatoes. Yeah. Once again, welcome. Welcome to Ebusembi YouTube channel. I must say I'm very grateful to all of you for helping to make this channel a success. I know there are better days ahead. Yes, it's going to get bigger and better. Of course, with your help. Okay? So don't forget that. Of course, with your help, it's going to be bigger and better. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to blend the tomatoes, and that's the final part. Blending of the tomatoes, and you let it sit for like some 30 minutes, and voila, your soup is ready. You know, yeah, yeah. Once again, thank you, Equia Fashions, for my apron and my chef cap. You know, if you want the best of aprons and chef caps, go to Equia Fashions. Tafo, Koforidia Tafo. Thank you. Like I told you earlier on, my food is not just food, it's my medicine. I don't take any medications, thank God. You know, all I do is eat healthy. You know, if we eat healthy, we wouldn't have to go to the doctors for nothing. Seriously, because some of these doctors, of course, not all of them, some of these doctors, you can't even trust them. Like today, for example, I read about an article, and in the article, guess what happened? This doctor was falsely diagnosing some of his patients as having cancer. I mean, can you imagine how evil that is? This doctor was diagnosing some of his patients falsely as having cancer and was prescribing unnecessary drugs for them so that he will get money to buy a private jet and expensive luxury cars. I mean, where is our morals as the people? Where's our morals? We've lost our morals as a people. It's unfortunate. It's sad, but well, everybody and how they think. So yeah, I'm sorry, neighbors. I'm going to disturb my neighbors a little bit. I'll just boil this briefly. I mean, blend it briefly. You know, I'm not gonna blend it for too long. Oh, not knowing, I've not even plugged it. Um, yeah, I just boil. I mean, I just blended. I don't know why I keep saying boil, but yeah, I blended it. You know, that's my blended. That's my blended tomatoes. Well, once again, thank you for watching. Welcome once again to Ebusembi YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. This is a late night show. Yeah, I can't help it. I've just been awake doing nothing, so I decided to treat you guys to this live cooking show. Once again, welcome to Ebusembi YouTube channel. You already know what we are preparing, right? We're preparing mushroom, chicken livers, and chicken heart soup. Eh? Thank you for watching. You're gonna get bigger and better. Of course, with your help. We're almost ready. Mr. Finn, what's up? Mr. Finn, the family dog is right here. Mr. Finn, do you want to say something to Obushembi YouTube channel? Come over, Mr. Finn. Hmm? Mr. Finn, come here. Hmm? Mr. Finn, what do you want to say? Say something. Say something to Obushembi YouTube channel. Say welcome. You see your face, Mr. Finn? That's a family dog. It's called Mr. Finn. I mean, he's called Finn, but I prefer to call him Mr. Finn. Well, he's the boss. He's the boss of the house, right? Right, Mr. Finn? Aren't you the boss, huh? Aren't you the boss? Yeah. So, yeah, I had 8 of the tomatoes on the van. I'm going to blend the last part of it, and that'll be 8. And that will be 8. And our food. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yep, soup is ready in 30 minutes. You know, you have to allow it to cook and simmer down. And like I said earlier, I'm trying to stay away from um I'm trying to stay away from salt. So I've not put salt in this. Let me taste it and see. Maybe I'll add a little bit of, you know, I think I'll add a little bit of salt to it just for it to, taste. Yeah. So welcome. Thank you for joining this show, the Busumbi YouTube channel. Thank you. I'll add a little bit of salt, I mean, I don't measure my salt. I didn't see my mother or aunties or my sisters, my grandmother's cousins cooking and measuring the salt. So, like wherever the ancestors tell you to stop, they stop, right? So, just add a little bit of salt to it. Well, a little is relative, but yeah. So this soup is gonna taste real good. And besides it tasting real good, it's very nutritious and healthy. So if you want to, yeah, I always like to keep my um the top of my stove very clean. So I'm always cleaning around it. If you want to stay away from meat, if you want to stay away from meat and have a healthy soup, you can prepare your soup with mushrooms and chicken livers and chicken hearts. Yeah, it's delicious. Try it, okay? You'll never go wrong. Okay. So our soup is boiling right now. We'll wait for it to boil for about 30 minutes and that will be it. Then our soup is ready. And that is it. Voila. Right. So thank you once again for joining me on a Bushobi YouTube channel. And I think we've come to the end of the show. Thank you, all those who watched me. May God bless you. Whatever you do, may it end well. May you be successful. And remember, if you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Huh? If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Because sometimes you think that, oh, I'm just taking one last shot of this or one bottle of this. Those who get into accident wrecks, the drunken ones or the drunk ones, they never thought they are going to get into an accident, right? They thought they were going to get home. So please, and please. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. If you have the ability to help your community in any way, do it. And don't do what I wouldn't do. Be good. Peace and love to you. Add the other half to make it full. Thank you for watching. Bye now. Bye bye.